you nearby?
Oh, on my way, but no, I'm not nearby.
Okay.
I kind of landed not
Here.
where I said I was gonna land.
Right.
I kind of was like trying to figure out my sound things with Discord, and then got distracted and landed in the wrong place. But I'm right above you. I'm coming down.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh my god! I thought I was gonna do crazy fall damage, but I didn't.
See. Here. Oh, me. Here.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, my day was beautiful. TWA. You missed it. Mark Ruffalo was on the stream. We played Among Us with them. It was wild. That's still wild. That's crazy. What a weird, once in a lifetime opportunity. I didn't mean to call him like a historic moment, but it kind of is on Twitch. In general, actually, playing video games with an A-lister. Wild. Fighting. Kind of all over. There's fighting. Oh, they're way over here. Oh, right here, actually. They're coming down towards us, actually. Oh. Broke his shield. Knocked one. Team's rolling away. Excuse me. Oh my god, so sorry.
Gotta go higher ground, see if I can find something.
People, you can roll now. You can roll away. I don't know how new that is, but
You can roll away?
yeah, you can roll away.
Hmm. Where? What is that? Is that like a rift?
Hold on.
It's like a gold thing. I don't even know what that is. Anyone know what that is? Is that new?
There's a lot I don't like. I just started playing again, and there's a lot I don't know yet. Oh, the Simpsons. Did you play the Simpsons season?
No, I did not.
I don't know what this is.
So I'm like, it looks like a
Oh,
rift.
it looks like a interesting. I have no clue, but it looks.
So funny. I went through it and then my... Oh no. Oh no. I'm like, what's happening? Oh no. I'm frozen. Why? What is wrong? My whole computer is like frozen. Not my whole computer. Why am I frozen in the game though? Anyone know? Hello? Bueller? I'm like, I don't know why. Wait, manage. I'm verifying files. I don't know why this game. Oh my God. Do I like need to lower something? Do performance. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna switch this and I'm gonna go to unlimited. We're gonna go to 60 frame rates. Directional 12. We're gonna do performance. Do performance. Do performance. There we go. Okay. Apparently I gotta restart my game. Hold on. Okay. Okay. All right, I think we're back. Y'all, I think it's okay now. Oh my god, I'm at level 1. We're just waiting. They might win. Thank you for redeeming your daily golden ticket. By the way, I believe my stream crashed at one point.
I played like a coward.
But you almost made it to the end, though. Look at that. I know. I was like, as soon as I went through the little teleport thing, I was like frozen. And I was like, and then I looked on your stream and I could see myself just running in place. And I just stayed there. Like, I had to like force it shut. It's like, why?
I'll let you choose where to go. For me, coming in second is worse than last place. Fair enough. Fair enough. Trying to swimming away like a salmon. Yeah, I was like trying to spawn and shit. I knew it was the end of my life. I'm all spawning my eggs. I'm like, please, let my offspring make it. I'm gonna die.
Let's see. Where should we go? Oh my god. Everything's still gray for me. It didn't even count. What in the world? Let's go to Wonky Land. I don't know. It just sounds funny.
Okay.
Shoot. That's what I want to do. Wait, where was my Wonky Land? Oh no, that was there. Right there. Aretha, saw the stream earlier with everyone. So good. That was fun. Ah, it's good. It was a lot of fun. Among Us is like one of those ones. It's just really fun. But you also have to play with the right people, though.
I feel like I'm kind of the worst person to play with because I will be like, I'm sus of everybody. Follow the masses.
Well, see, and I feel like that's okay. It's just, have you ever played with someone who's like so on full committed to the bit of like, I'm suspicious, I'm offended that you've even said my name, and then they like start yelling at you, and you're like, can you please stop yelling at me? It's like, this is still a game, right? Like, oh my god.
Are we still friends? Are we not friends after this?
I know, like they're yelling at you like you killed their dog, and you're just like, I don't even know if you're being for real right now or what, because I'm like, I don't know, and you're like making me sad.
That's so funny.
I'm like, I need you to take it down a notch. We're not going for Oscars, okay?
Facts. Facts. Big facts. I'm probably going to play a couple more games, but how long are you streaming for? I'll just host you so then you get the transferred viewership.
Sure. Well, because I started after, like we started playing the Among Us after, so I usually at least try to stream for at least 3 to 4 hours, so yeah, I haven't streamed that long.
Way to go.
Yeah, you've had like no sleep. You were
oh my
trying
god,
to
I'm
fix
so
stuff
exhausted.
yesterday.
Also, I was in such a brain fog that I knew last night. I'm like, screen record especially the Mark Ruffalo stuff at least.
Yeah.
And then I didn't do that in Zoom, so I'm just like, I can't believe. So I'm kicking myself for not doing that. And I feel like if I had the proper sleep, I would have had the headspace to remember my checklist. But I should have made the checklist. But yeah, it's also a little different because like at least with Discord you could set it up where it doesn't move around. Like if people join or leave the Zoom, the video doesn't change, but with Zoom it does change. So I'm constantly having to like adjust how everyone looks because I want everyone to be seen. I don't want heads to be cut off and stuff.
Well, and also like there's other programs that are kind of free that you can kind of use too. It's called like we use it sometimes. It's called like Ninja.
Okay.
And everyone can be on their own separate source. You can like even move them around and stuff.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and you can send anyone a link or whatever, and it just there's a whole thing to it. We've used it before.
We did Zoom just so then Mark could like because everyone uses Zoom during the pandemic. So we're like, okay, this will be an easy way for, in case like just so we're not dealing with tech stuff with him because we knew he'd be joining in. Oh, this one right there. We knew he'd be joining in last and would be joining in sporadically. So we're like, okay, we're not gonna like. It was just kind of the final consensus.
I love that he was like so down to play Among Us with us. He was like, let's do it. And I was like, yeah.
I heard from his team he wanted to play, and then we didn't know if we would have the time because we knew we'd only have a half an hour with him. Where's his friend? Because I could hear the footprints, see the footprints every once in a while.
They're hiding?
He might be downstairs or something. Whatever, I'll just kill him. Mungres!
I'm on the roller coaster.
Oh, cute.
Let's see him. There's so many changes to the season. It looks weird. A new game. Yeah, that's what we were just saying, that it was like so new and there's so many changes.
There's so many new changes. It's so weird. Oh, they now have like self-revive med kits and stuff. It's kind of unfair, actually.
Did you
try
the Delulu mode?
The what mode?
The Delulu mode?
No.
It's like open mic though.
Oh, the storm's coming. Be careful.
Okay.
Oh, there's someone over there. I think it's the guy's buddy. He might have picked up his card. Because he's by himself, it looks like.
No, the self-reviving mechanism doesn't even take up a slot in your inventory, so it's kind of... okay.
Oh, there he is, right up here. And I don't understand what the flags are and all the things, and so... Oh, someone's shooting at me. Let's see. Oh, there you are.
They're distracted.
Shauna always gets her snag.
Rift anomaly. Okay.
Hide and seek. Standing still. Oh, hide and seek. Standing still. Crouch grant stealth. Dealing damage. Oh, interesting.
Okay. I'm invisible. I'm invisible.
That's crazy, but won't that like encourage people to
Just hide and be sneaky.
Yeah.
Storm coming. We're still in the storm. Good.
I used to know. Oh, you just went invisible right in front of me.
Yeah.
I used to know someone at Facebook because someone hacked my account. I'm like, I used to know someone at Facebook, but she stopped getting. She like got back. She didn't get back to me. I'm like, no. Did I already use you once? Because like I was locked into my Instagram in the pandemic, and I gave her $100 Starbucks gift card in case something like right after she helped me out. I'm like, hey, I hope you remember that I gave you this, but. Anyways, womp womp.
Yeah, Facebook is so like, my friend's account got hacked, and they like went through everyone on her friends list and was like asking for money.
Oh no!
And well, first of all, my first thing was like, she was like, "Hi, how are you?" And like we've been friends since I was 5. That's not how she starts a conversation with me. And I'm like, "Who are you?" And they were like, "I just want $20." I'm like, "Well, you have my number. You know where to call me or text me.
Yeah.
Thank you." And it's not on Facebook. And they were like, "Oh, but I just really..." I'm like, "Again, you know my number. You know where to call or text me if you wanted to borrow money, because I would lend her money, but she never asked me on Facebook." So I'm like, "I don't know who you are."
Yeah.
So then,
well said.
So then after she was like, she posted, she's like, my account got hacked, and my niece texted me, who's like, she was like barely even 18 at the time, and she was like, Auntie C's just texted me asking to borrow money, and she's like, I think she was hacked, and I'm like, oh yeah, she's asking you to borrow money? I was like, okay. She's like, that's what I thought. She's like, I'm the one always asking people, and I'm like, I know. I'm like, okay.
I'm the youth.
Yeah. So it was so funny, but yeah, no. And she ended up having to create a whole new account because she couldn't, Facebook was like, no, because we don't know it's you. And she's like, I can get all these people to prove that I'm me. Yeah. And still they were like, no.
They had hacked my Facebook page account, which is it's legacy verified, so it's had the verification since before people bought their verifications, and has 41,000 followers. I got a notification saying they locked my payout method, and like I make a large part of my income on Facebook views, so there's footprints on it. So they were trying to take my money, I think. Oh. And and they locked it, but now they're posting pictures of me, old pictures of me, but pictures of me of like this woman that's not even native but has dark skin. Yeah. It's so weird.
Oh. Is that the rolling?
Yeah. Doesn't it look weird?
I'm like, that takes so much energy to roll that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I need chips in. Got $20. Wait, you got a snag now? I'm seeing someone. I am dating.
They're behind here.
Oh, there's this if you want.
Okay. What is that?
Who were they posting? Buffy's Amory. Oh, that was so disappointing to hear about that. Her being like pretendian. I'm like, oh, it's too bad.
What do I hear?
There's 3 teams total left, I think.
Oh, wow. But seriously though, I honestly think that we need to start like creating some sort of like charging people with fraud now when they do that.
I know, I
Like,
know.
I can't anymore.
I reported the account of being like, oh, is this the account you're reporting? I'm like, yes, that is my account I'm reporting. So, and then someone will get back to you. No one's gotten back to me.
Well, even with
So
my
it's just-
friend, like we all reported on her behalf, saying this person's asking us for money, and we know
wait,
it's
someone's
not
right
her.
here.
We have to be closer. Okay.
Yeah, guys, I'm going for the crown.
They're up here
Okay, coming.
somewhere. They were flying.
He kind of flew over. Yeah, that's
Oh,
his
shit.
buddy. And he does have a crown, so we should definitely kill him so you get that crown. Oh, that's you.
Where'd he go? He was up here and then he
I
flew
heard
away.
him fly around.
Yeah.
He probably went to get that guy's card. Oh no, there's a
Oh shit.
the storm's coming. And I think it's I think there's 3 teams left total? 3 of us? Oh, he's right here.
Oh shoot, I gotta.
He was getting loot. Knocked one?
Shoot, shoot. Oh, I thought I grabbed the
Medkit?
med kit. Then I dropped it. Oh no, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die! Oh no. Keep going, keep going.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it!
I thought I grabbed the med kit so I could heal myself, but apparently I dropped. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
It's okay, there's another person here who died in the storm.
I'm clinging on.
Oh, I died.
Oh no! No!
No, 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 no. Was that the revive thingy? Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Ah!
No!
Should we go to
Oh.
lobby? I'm gonna play one more game and then
Okay.
would love to host you.
Okay.
Is it raid or host? What is it now?
It's raiding. Yeah, they took away hosting.
Is it backslash raid or is it backslash like?
Yeah, it's
Just so I
backslash
do
raid
it.
and then the name.
And can you chat in my stream just so I don't make spelling errors? Sorry, to
Got
ask.
it.
I don't want to mess it up. This viewership from front page would be a waste if I don't thank you. If I don't host
You're
someone.
welcome.
Because I've been streaming for 5 hours and 5.5 hours, and I want to start making these clips and stuff, and send you guys all the VODs, so then you guys
Yeah.
can do what you want to do with it.
I know. I was saying, I'm like, I need a clip of the VOD where Mark.
Oh, I'm
was
actually
like,
lobby, by the way.
Oh, I went to. I'm like, I need to make a clip of the VOD where Mark was like, "Have we met? I've seen you before. We've met."
That was
right?"
so
I'm like-
cute.
and I was like, "No." I don't think
I
we've
love it how
met.
Trickster had your back. She's like, she's a filmmaker. Da, 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 da. I'm like, way to go. Way to go, Trickster.
Right?
Best
I'm
wing
like-
woman ever.
right? I know I'm horrible for that because I'm like, anyone's like, do you do anything? I'm like, not really. And then my friends are like, no, she does a lot of things. And I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, I guess that technically that's true.
It's hard for us to like, you know, pat our own back with stuff like that because especially sensory overload. Sean is consumed by lateral violence. Oh no!
And I go to, like, I've been to, for many years, like, I've gone to the Banff World Media Festival, so I met a lot of people there, but I've never met Mark there. Like, I was like, I don't think so. I've met other people.
But you look very, like, filmmaker. Like, you look like a filmmaker. I mean, obviously you're a gamer, too, but you actually look like a filmmaker. I don't know how to explain that. But,
Like
but also same with Joey. Joey just looks like a filmmaker. There's people that just, you know they're a filmmaker. I don't know how to explain it. I'll let you choose.
Okay. Let's see. We went there last time. Let's go to Battle Bowl, maybe?
Okay.
Oops. Yeah, I actually met your sister at Banff one year.
Oh, no way. Okay.
Yeah. We were at the party for the awards, and I didn't stay for the party. I just went to like the pre-party stuff, and then I actually met up with a friend, and we went out for dinner. And so, yeah.
Nice.
I think it was Tristan. I think they were making I think they were working on some animation thing.
Okay, okay.
I don't have any money. Okay.
Yeah, I'm poor.
I hear feet though.
Me too. I'm scared. I'm poor and I'm scared. I have a gun.
Would you stop jumping? I think I got one.
One guy went in there.
Did I have enough money? Where are you, Brenda? I just want to hire you.
There's an extra green gun. I don't know if you need it or not.
I got a gun, but one is out of ammo.
Oh, you could now drive around the bus that revives. Like that thing, the revive station is now a car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I heard people zip lining too, just like. So what games have you been mostly playing?
I've been
Footprints?
playing a lot of Marvel Rivals.
Okay.
Have you been playing Marvel Rivals? It's another free game.
No. There's 2 footprints?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right here? Oh, there's 2 teams on us? Just a heads up?
Oh, no. I think that is my hired gun.
Oh. No, but I see 2 footprints, I think.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I see him. I see him. Oh, here's some. Another one. Oh.
Nice.
Okay. Got him.
And I think someone's behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm out of bullets! Holy crap, that gun is too powerful. That is insane. That felt like cheating. There's a sniper here. I don't know if you're good at sniping or not.
Yeah, occasionally.
Here, I'll try to see if I've, there's some sniper bolts.
I got some grenades. Okay.
Okay, not bad. We're just like cleaning up the lobby casually. Let's go.
Okay. Where is... Oh, we're in the middle of the circle. That's good. How many do you got left?
Oh, your person gives away ammo. Dude, that's dope.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Best $600 I've spent.
Nice. Oh, no. Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, it was in game. That's why I was like, I have to go find some gold, and then I found gold, and I tracked her down, and
I tried buying her earlier, and then it was like, you poor.
yeah. And because I think it was in this one right here. There was like a cash register, and there was also a vault.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, okay, I got a whole bunch of money.
Oh, nice. Dope. Because I think it resets for each game. Like, it doesn't... You're not allowed to save gold within season now, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's too bad, because, I don't know. I liked being rich. Oh, there's a purple gun. There's a blue gun over here if you want. I need a shield.
Gold. The assault rifle, and then I got this one. Still green.
Oh, there we go. Ask and you shall receive. Angie! How is sushi? Ah, sushi sounds awesome. It sounds way more healthier than what I ate. But that's okay. Who needs to do cleanses anyways? Just kidding, just kidding. Just kidding. Cleanse? What? Crazy. Never.
Ooh, I got a...
I feel like ice cream today. I deserve it. I deserve to eat whatever. Also, it's been kind of a stressful week for me, so.
I got that one.
I hear glass being broken. Kind of in that area. But I don't see nothing.
Aretha sounds like she's in a tunnel. Well, we are in game chat.
Yeah, my Discord wasn't working. I messed with my Zoom settings and it changed my Discord settings, but it's okay. We needed the Zoom for the stream, so, but definitely need to go through my tech support for sure. So we're doing game chat. Man, your bot's dope. She's out here just like giving us ammo.
I know, the best $600 I spent.
Should we go over there? That was a good investment.
Right?
She knows what's up. Just put a ticket in. Oh, nice. Nice.
Let's try this. And you're still. Oh. Ripped it on me. Oh. It's funny because I hear footprints and I realize, oh, it's my my friend for hire.
That's hilarious. Oh, there's footprints actually this time.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see them. Ah!
Nice. I'm gonna see what his buddy had. He had... I can't find his body.
Okay, 7 squads left.
Nice.
You're still in the circle. There is a chest down here. I can hear it. Oh. Nothing but gold. Oh. Got some blue guns.
Man, we're just living in the... Oh, no.
All
I spoke
right.
too soon. I'm like... Never mind. I'm like, we're just living in the circles. Spoke too soon. Oh, someone shot at me. Let me see where... Oh, right in here. I'm a better shot than them, I believe.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Me with my rifle gun.
Nice. There's couple of AR here. Oh, someone else is shooting. Are they
Oh, shit.
going after you? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
coming,
yeah.
coming.
Oh, shoot. Got him. How dare you?
The audacity.
The audacity.
Do you need a shield or anything like that?
I just drank the shield, which gave me 90.
Here, you can top yourself off.
Okay.
And I also have an extra med kit for you to top off if you need that.
Yeah, I think I got this med kit right here.
And the storm is coming.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, shoot.
And then there is 4 teams left. Well, including us, so 3 teams left.
That was okay.
State from Jake Farm. That's hilarious. Ooh, we have a long ways to go. And there was fighting on the left of us, like earlier, so just a heads
Okay.
up. They might be seeing us on the bridge. But F it. Oh,
Oh.
no, they bought. And there's more teams. 5 teams total.
Someone got revived behind us.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fighting. Behind us.
Oh, watch out for the storm. Also be careful with them being behind us.
Yeah. Got a zig and zag.
Oh my god, how many people? Oh my god. This is crazy. They're revived in that direction.
Yeah.
That's probably the team that we were fighting each other earlier.
Yeah. Oh, I see them. They're on top of the roof.
Oh yeah, they're right over here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're probably gonna peek out. Oh, they're right over here.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh, that's our bot. Why am I
Yeah.
shooting our bot?
I don't know.
Oh my god. It's just us against them. It's 2 versus 1.
Okay.
And they're probably gonna revive or try to. Wherever the revive station is. Oh, they're right over here, right over here, right over here.
Oh shoot. They won't sit still.
What? Where'd they go?
Did they go in the build?
Let me try to get higher ground. They might get stuck there, actually.
Yeah, because I'm running towards circle. I'm in circle. Oh! Karna eliminated. Oh, that's my teammate. My hire.
Are they in the storm? I'm so confused.
They are in the storm, so I'm like, I think they might die in the storm.
I think they will too. I think they're stuck down there. Or not? I am so confused.
Oh,
let's go!
Let's go! Yay! The best game to go out on.
Yes! Yes! Oh my
Yay.
god! That was awesome!
Yay!
Thanks for playing with me. That's my last game, but I'm gonna
Yes.
send my community over to. So it's /raid or /host?
/ raid and then space and then the username.
Perfect. I haven't done this in forever, so
This
Thanks
is
for
me.
have a good night.
Good
I hope you get
night.
the wins tonight. If you end up still playing,
Thanks. I might
Fortnite.
switch to Marble Rivals. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, people. So that was my last game of the day. We got some.
Y'all, that was fun. I haven't played Fortnite in such a long time, and I'm like, okay, let's play. But you know what? I was having so much trouble. Oh. With this, I think I'm gonna switch to Marble Rivals. Cause why? Because it's so much fun. If anyone wants to play, you're more than welcome to join. Hi everyone. Yes, I didn't stream earlier. Oh my god, I just had so much fun playing games. I wanna have fun. I wanna play games. I wanna just hang out with everyone. And stream for a little bit longer, and then we'll send the love on to someone else. Let's see, to put my Steam again. I always have to close my Steam. I don't know why, but I have such issues with Steam. And Epic being on at the same time. And I think that might have been my issue. I'm not 100% sure, but it might have been my issue. Does anyone want to play Marvel Rivals with me? I love Marvel Rivals. It's opening. It's opening. It's opening. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Raiders. Hi. How are we today? Oh my god. I feel like my eyesight's just been like Hi. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I don't think I did. You know, I've noticed before, like, the front page thing, sometimes all the followers don't go over from the front page. It should work. But I appreciate the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Hi. If you don't know me, my name is Simply Rita. I'm an Indigenous filmmaker, content creator, and streamer. I do play a lot of games. I play a lot of Marvel Rivals. I also play a lot of Dead by Daylight. I do play other games as well. I do play Fortnite. You know what's funny? I actually am an Epic creator. Epic partner. I just haven't played in such a long time. But hi. How is everyone? But yes, and John, if you need to raid and run, please feel free. Go take care of yourself. I know you've had a lot of work that you've been having to do this week, including all the tech tasks, coordinating everything, getting everyone kind of situated. I know like there was tons of help and teams behind the scenes, but it's still so much work. It's so much work to do any sort of event, especially when you're going to be on the front page and when you're going to have people like participating and. Yeah, it's a whole thing. What is this? Confirm?
I'm kicking off my coming to Earth and live streaming a celebration. Back to here, giving you all the rusty buzz.
Get points. I signed in. Ooh, reminder. Anyone want to be part of my crew? Sufficient funds. Oh, is this one? Assembly request. Let's see. Mission. Daily login. Oh my god. I'm one of those people that I swear, as soon as I see something that's like, it says there's something that I haven't read, It bothers me. Like, I cannot do unread emails, you know?
Oh,
Rivals Rewind. Next. Okay, but there's nothing on here, though.
I wish every day was Rivals Day.
I wish that every day was Marvel Rivals Day. Is my computer cold or something? Like, I feel like I'm having so many issues with my computer. Is it me? No, this is fine, right? I'm gonna deactivate this. And I'm gonna activate it. I feel like my camera was doing something funky. Okay. Is that much better? Much better. Angie!
So, don't you guys have a vehicle?
Marvel Rivals? Limit time expire. You should have something. Spend something. Limit time units will expire.
Relax here between battles and connect with friends. You've earned it. I've been watching all your battles, capturing a...
See, this thing, it's not working. This has to be.
I see some internet office building.
Nope, didn't do that one. Didn't do that one.
Invite more friends.
Ooh, thank you for redeeming your daily golden ticket.
Everyone.